I think there's a lot of stuff where, whether you're a baseball expert, whether you're working with horses, there's little things that you can kind of learn about that trade or that thing that you're in, and then you can take that out and say, hey, that works just for life in general.
No doubt. And that's what I've pulled out of this game. I think I told you before we started, I've kind of started some different journeys in my life or whatever. And about 9-10 weeks ago, I started a journey with our head strength coach, Jose Vasquez. And I made a decision about 6 months ago. I kept hearing the phrase, be comfortable being uncomfortable. That makes perfect sense. And then I started looking at my own life. I'm not doing that. And so there have been things that have come up. I'll give you an example. I've always wanted to start some type of training in jiu-jitsu. And so I've had it in my mind for 7-8 years, haven't done it. And then finally I'm like, you know what, I'm doing it. So our head strength coach, Jose Vasquez, is a black belt, and he's taken me under his wing. We're training. And so I'm learning through a black belt, and I'm learning, unfortunately, I guess it's a part of growth. I'm learning the hard way. And so as you know, I have no high school wrestling background or whatever. I'm starting completely clean. So my left hand's on the mat there. All of a sudden I'm in a triangle. I'm in an arm bar. It's okay, don't put your hand there. So next time we roll, okay, I make another mistake. But I'm kind of learning that process. But it's just an understanding of, I think when I was younger, probably in my maybe mid to low 20s, I'd be very frustrated with the process. But now I understand that it's only a part of growth. You learn from it, you move on. And that's what I've kind of taken out of the jiu-jitsu so far.
So you looking to go to the MMA? You going to the UFC? What's your goals here?
No, I'm looking to not get injured, but I'm looking for challenges. And it's not only is it a physical challenge, it's an unbelievable mental challenge. It takes a ton of discipline. It takes a ton of sacrifice, which we're rolling for about an hour and a half. Our games here don't start at 7 o'clock, so there is some downtime. So we choose to get here 10:30 in the morning. We'll roll from 10:30 to 12. I'm usually, the majority of the time, getting my butt kicked, which is very, very humbling. But I want to get nothing out of it, but just kind of the journey that it takes me on.
Yeah. That's super important, whatever people are. I mean, of course, we've all heard those type of quotes, life's a journey, not a destination. But it truly, and what I do for my living, it truly is about focusing on that journey rather than the end goal necessarily for what you're doing with horses or some of the other things that I've been a part of. So that's cool. I know it's probably just going to help. I mean, you're in great shape, and that's just helping that too, right? It just helps you kind of stay healthy and stay active and some of those things.
Yeah, and what helps is you connecting with people, right? Or connecting with horses and things like that. And I've really started to embrace that. And this offseason, I stay down here. I work out with our players. We had one player in particular that he needed to lose some weight. He needed to get a step faster. He needed to get more flexible. And so I started talking to him about some of the things that he has to do. And I quickly realized after that talk, I'm not doing these things. How can I tell him to do something that I'm not doing? So after 2.5, 3 months of working with him, I probably learned more from him than he learned from me on this. But I kind of changed my diet. I changed my workouts. I changed kind of everything. Not that I was in a bad routine, but I was probably in a rut on just a regular routine. So I totally kind of flipped the script and just started doing, basically I'm doing something every day that sucks. Whether that's, I'll give you an example. Yesterday, the challenge of the day was I hate cold water. I hate it. So I said, I'm going to spend 20 minutes in the cold tub up to my neck. It was something I didn't want to do, but it was something that sucked, and I'd do it every day. So look on the schedule, I kind of map it out. And so trying to challenge things like that in my life on a daily basis right now. It's been challenging, but it's a lot of fun.